The Philippines is one of the most visa-friendly countries in Southeast Asia. Over 157 nationalities arrive completely free. But there is one rule most travelers miss, and it gets them denied at check-in before they even reach the Philippines. You need a return or onward ticket. No ticket, no boarding. No exceptions. In 7 minutes, I am going to give you the complete data-backed guide to entering the Philippines in 2026, based on my personal visit. The 4-terminal trap at NAIA, where to exchange pesos without losing 6%, and how to extend your stay at the Bureau of Immigration. Let's get into it. Here is exactly what we are covering. Section 1, Entry Types, Visa-free for 157 plus nationalities, eVisa for Chinese passport holders, and Embassy Visa for Nigerian and Pakistani nationals. Section 2, the full cost breakdown, every fee in Philippine peso, US dollars, and British pounds, including what the Bureau of Immigration actually charges. Section 3, NAIA Airport Step by Step, the 4-terminal system that catches most first-time visitors, with real queue data. Section 4, Extending your stay and the most popular border-run destinations from Manila. Subscribe now if you want every country I have visited covered at this level of detail. There are 3 ways to enter the Philippines, and which one applies depends on your passport. Visa-free entry covers more than 157 nationalities. UK, US, EU, Australian, and Indian passport holders get 30 days completely free on arrival. No application, no fee, you simply arrive, show your return ticket, and get stamped in. The eVisa is required for Chinese nationals. Apply at evisa.gov.ph. Processing takes 3 to 5 working days. Embassy visa is required for Nigerian and Pakistani passport holders. Apply at your nearest Philippine embassy. Allow at least 4 weeks. The single most important rule, every nationality, regardless of visa status, must show a return or onward ticket at check-in. This is strictly enforced. Airlines will deny boarding if you cannot prove you are leaving the country. Entry cost for visa-free visitors, 0. Free. The first extension at the Bureau of Immigration costs 500 Philippine peso, that is under $9 US, and gives you an additional 59 days. Apply before your initial 30-day stamp expires. Do not wait until the last day. Subsequent extensions cost 1,500 Philippine peso each. You can extend multiple times up to a total of 36 months. The critical number, overstay fines start at 2,000 Philippine peso per day. After 6 months of overstay you risk being added to the immigration blacklist. The Philippines is strict on this, and the fine is collected on departure. You cannot board your flight without paying. Ninoy Aquino International Airport, NAIA, has 4 separate terminal buildings. They are not connected. Getting your terminal wrong costs you at least 45 minutes. Terminal 1 handles most international airlines. Terminal 2 is exclusively Philippine Airlines and Lufthansa. Terminal 3 is the largest, used by Cebu Pacific, Singapore Airlines, Emirates, and many others. Terminal 4 handles domestic and some budget carriers. Check your terminal before you leave for the airport. Not at the airport. Before. At immigration, have your return ticket ready. The officer may ask for it. Queue time averages 15 to 30 minutes. Buy a SIM before exiting arrivals. Globe and Smart are the 2 main networks. 99 to 299 peso for 30 days of data. Install Grab before you leave, you will need it the moment you step outside. Here is the data. I exchanged $100 US at 5 locations in Manila on the same day in 2025. The NAIA airport counter gave me 5,420 Philippine peso. Hotel front desk, 5,480 peso. Still 4.7% worse than the best available. BDO ATM in the city, 5,510 peso. Only 4.2% behind. Licensed money changer in Makati, 5,560 peso. SM Makati or Ayala money changers, 5,740 peso. That is the best rate, 320 peso more on every $100 exchanged, simply by waiting until you reach the city. The rule: get ATM cash on arrival for your first few hours. Exchange bulk cash at SM Makati or Ayala Center money changers once you are in the city. For transport options from NAIA to the city, Grab is the recommended option. 220 to 400 peso to Makati or BGC. GPS tracked, no haggling, transparent pricing. You need a local SIM, which is why you bought one before exiting arrivals. The P2P bus runs from NAIA to fixed stops in Makati, BGC, and Ortigas. 150 peso. 45 to 60 minutes. Air-conditioned and very reliable, the best budget option. Metered taxi from the official counter inside arrivals, 300 to 600 peso. Always book at the official counter. Never accept a ride from anyone approaching you outside. Do not accept unlicensed drivers or fixers outside the terminal. They operate at all for NAIA buildings and will overcharge significantly. 3 options for staying longer. Option 1, Bureau of Immigration Extension. 500 peso for the first extension, 59 extra days. Apply at any BI office in the Philippines. Bring your passport and payment. Apply well before your stamp expires. Option 2, the Hong Kong border run. Fly Manila to Hong Kong, from 2,500 peso return on Cebu Pacific. Spend a few hours there and return to the Philippines for a fresh 30-day stamp. Budget 4,000 to 8,000 peso all in. The most popular method for long-stay travelers. Option 3, Singapore or Macau. Both are 3-hour flights from Manila. Flights from 3,000 peso return. Re-enter the Philippines with a fresh stamp the same day or next day. The key rule: apply your BI extension before day 30. The overstay fine begins immediately, 2,000 peso per day with no grace period. 5 data-back tips. Screenshot this slide. Tip 1. Book your return or onward ticket before you fly. Airlines check at check-in. No ticket, no boarding. Non-negotiable. Tip 2. Check your NAIA terminal. T1, T2, T3, or T4. They are not connected. Getting it wrong costs you 45 minutes and a separate taxi ride. Tip 3. Skip the airport exchange counter. SM Makati or Ayala money changers give 6% better rates on a $100 exchange. Tip 4. Install Grab before you land and add a payment method. It is the safest, cheapest way from NAIA to the city. Tip 5. Apply for your Bureau of Immigration Extension before day 30. The fine starts immediately on overstay, no grace period exists. Real cost data from Manila 2025. Food, street food and local restaurants serve full meals for 80 to 150 peso, under $3. A Jollibee meal costs around 180 peso. I ate street food for most of my meals and the quality is excellent across the board. Transport: Grab across central Manila costs 80 to 200 peso. The MRT covers key routes for 15 to 28 peso per trip, extremely cheap but crowded at peak hours. Accommodation: budget guest houses start at 600 peso per night, under $11. A solid mid-range hotel runs 2,000 to 4,500 peso, $36 to $80. 7-day Manila budget, $150 to $250 mid-range. 350 to 600 including day trips to Palawan or Boracay. Quick recap: 5 numbers. Free entry cost for 157 plus nationalities. 30 days on arrival, no application needed. 30 days, maximum initial stay, extendable at the Bureau of Immigration for 500 peso. For the number of NAIA terminals. They are not connected. Check yours before you travel. -6%, what you lose exchanging money at NAIA versus SM Makati or Ayala changes. 80 peso, price of a street food meal in Manila. The Philippines is one of Asia's best value food destinations. You are now better prepared for the Philippines than most visitors who arrive every single day.